Hello there everyone, and welcome back to this episode of Candy Apple's Next Top Model. I'm your host, Ash Stone. So tonight we have the final 8 models, and when we get done with this episode, hopefully we'll have final 7. Alright, so our current judges and permanent judges for the cycle are Laura from Revive Contest, Alex, former owner of Brompton Cocktail, Tori, host of Model Wars, Amanda Marie from Easy Breezy, and we have Justin from Existence Productions, and our special guest judge this week is Della. She is a photographer and editor. So let's get on with the judging. So this week you were each assigned a Race of WoW character. First up this week we have Victoria. She did Mage. Victoria, none of us could find anything wrong with your photo this week. It was absolutely gorgeous, and one judge even commented that has the right amount of photography and editing. The editing enhances the photo, doesn't take away from it, and it's not the whole assignment. Next up we have Katie. Katie did Warrior. Katie, the only critique that we really had this week was some people wished your background wasn't edited, that you had actually taken it in a different location, and also we felt like you were really scared. You should have been more fierce. I mean, you're a warrior after all. Next we have Haley, who had Hunter. Haley, I edited you on with your dog in the background, which a lot of people thought was not the best choice, which I take the blame for that. And a lot of people thought you should be standing up because they felt like you sit down a lot in your photos. They also wish you looked more into the character, not just any hunter. Esme. Esme had Death Knight, and Esme, everyone loved your photo. No one really had anything negative to say about it. A couple people wished it had been full body, and a couple people commented that you didn't have enough grr still, but I felt like you were way more intense with your eyes. I felt like you were really fierce and you really nailed it this week. Next up is Teddy. Teddy did Warlock. Teddy, Warlock was definitely hard because, like you said, your face was really covered, but I feel like you really sold this assignment with your eyes. Again, the only critique anyone had for you was they wished it had been more of a full body photo, but I definitely loved it. Next up we have Heather. Heather did Rogue. I know you had no idea anything with World of Warcraft, so I think you did good considering. A lot of people felt like you should have had more of a rogue pose and maybe been in a different location. They felt like your location was boring, but they definitely loved that it was a full body photo, and I think you really nailed the outfit. Alright, so Brittany again had a bad week and was unable to turn in a photo. Also the same with Kayla this week. So we will judge your overall portfolios when we decide who will be eliminated and who will continue on in the hopes of becoming Candy Apple's next top model.
What are you crying for, Craig? You lost him with your damn stupidity. You thought you'd be a man? You thought you could make it work? Except with no job, everything's getting low, and Wesley has another bout of chemo. I'm already behind schedule. How's Wesley doing? Okay, well, how is he? When Tricia told me about the doctors wanting to move forward right away with more aggressive treatment, I felt like I was out of options.
I love you!
Veronica B? Who's she?
I'd like to tell you a bit about my business.
My wife. She thinks I'm working my prior job. What's your problem? There's nothing to talk about. I'm an ass?
Hello there everyone, and I just want to remind you to vote for Model of the Week, which is also known as the Apple of Our Eye. And that model for last week's episode was Victoria. Congratulations, that's 3 apples of my eye in a row. I also want to re-congratulate this week's challenge winner. They had inner self portraits this week, and that challenge winner was Teddy. Congratulations, Teddy. Welcome back from deliberation, and now I have with me the final 8 contestants of Candy Apple's next top model. First call out this week goes to someone who, no surprise, has been getting first call outs quite a lot lately, but she definitely had some very stiff competition this week. First call out goes to Victoria. Run up this week, Esme. Keep up those awesome facials and you'll be sure to stay in the lead. Next is Teddy, Heather, Katie, and I have the bottom 3 this week of Haley, Kayla, and Brittany Ray. And the person safe from the bottom 2 is Haley. Congratulations, Haley. You'll continue on in the hopes of becoming Candy Apple's next top model. Now the bottom 2 this week are Kayla and Brittany Ray. I'm slightly disappointed this week that neither of you were able to take a new photo. And last week, Brittany, your photos were both, well, you only turned in one of them. And it was a pretty good photo, so we kept you around. And Kayla, your photos have been consistently late, but I've been managing with it. But this week you just said, I feel like you just gave up. Now, I plan to have 7 models for the next assignment, but the judges and I have decided, and the models have both expressed their eagerness to drop out. So, with that being said, Kayla and Brittany, you've both been eliminated from Candy Apple's next top model. Now, that leaves me with 6 models left, and I want 7. So, I went out and I recruited a very special model to take the place of the 7th member. Congratulations, final contestant. And be prepared, this next assignment is going to be due a lot sooner. So please, please let me know the second you watch this. Thank you. And once again, be sure to vote for the apple of your eye. You can vote here on YouTube or on Facebook. Thank you everyone. And I can't wait to see who makes it into the final 6 of Candy Apple's next top.